situation of conflict between ethics and morals. So there are many situations when there is a conflict between ethics and morals. What are ethics and morals? Ethics and morals are standards of right and wrong. They are standards of right and wrong. Of right and wrong. They help in guiding human behavior in a desired direction. In a desired direction. Right? Ethics are codified norms, whereas morals are individual beliefs which help in judging right or wrong. Ethics are codified social norms, whereas morals are individual beliefs which help in judging right or wrong. Right or wrong. Okay. Since moral comes from the process of socialization, more often than not, ethics and morals are similar and they don't create any conflict. Right? But in certain situations, individual conscience or morals comes in conflict with societal norms or ethics. If morals are more progressive, if morals are what? They are individual conscience. Individual conscience. If they're more progressive than societal norms, then morals should have the final say. Okay, if they're more progressive, then they should have the final say. Morals should have the final say. Progressive. Okay. For example, take the example of triple talaq. It's a gender-based practice, right? But it is a justified religious norm. As per gender perspective, it is not right. But religious teachings justify triple talaq. In such a situation, morals should have the final say. In such situations, if someone asks you, morals or ethics should have the final say, then we will say that morals should have the final say, not ethical norms should have the final say. Also, we can take the example of we can take another example of temple entry movement, the Sabarimala issue, the temple entry movement. Or we can take the example of Raja Ram Mohan Roy versus Sati. Raja Ram Mohan Roy versus Sati. In those cases, morals should have the final say, not ethical norms. Right? Now there's a situation of conflict between individual morals and there's a situation of conflict between morals and professional ethics. Suppose take the example you are working in an organization where you have found there are many malpractices. Then what you will do in such a situation? Then you should go for whistleblowing. Only through whistleblowing you can solve the dilemma of morals and professional ethics. Now we'll study about value conflicts. Value conflict. Okay, we'll study about value conflict. So just I'll give you a question. Please try to write the answer of this question on your own, then come back to the topic. What do you understand by value conflict? We'll do this topic through this question. What do you understand by value conflict? Give certain Examples of value conflict. Okay. What are the potential negative consequences of value conflicts? Also, discuss the mechanism to resolve value conflicts. You guys can just pause the video and introspect on this question. Okay. So, how would you define value conflicts? Value conflict is the situation wherein one value comes in conflict with another value. For example, democracy versus totalitarian. Example may be capitalism versus socialism. Example can be consumerism versus minimalism. Example can be environment versus development. Example can be merit versus social justice. Example can be hierarchy versus egalitarianism. Example can be protectionism versus liberalism. I am just writing so many examples because these examples will help you in solving the case studies. Okay, I will give you some another examples of value conflict. Nationalism versus universalism. Example can be patriarchy versus gender justice. Okay. Another example may be religious values versus scientific values. So just many examples. Just keep in mind, I'll solve these examples will help you in solving the case studies. So value conflict is an inevitable thing because society is diverse and therefore people have different preferences and choices of life. If the value conflicts are not managed properly, it will be detrimental to society in the following ways. So how value conflicts hamper our societal growth and development? The first is value conflict, maybe like caste conflict, maybe like religious conflict. Okay, maybe like religious conflict can give rise to communal riots or communal violence. Communal riots or caste violence. Another example is like value conflict creates mistrust in the society. They create mistrust in the society. And this mistrust may lead to the breakdown of social cohesion. Another example of value conflict is moral policing. Okay, another example is moral policing, where one group known as vigilante group forces a set of values over another group. Where one group known as vigilante group forces a set of values over another group. Right. So now the next topic is how will you manage the value conflicts? What is the way forward for managing value conflict? All right. Tolerance is an attitude of fairness. Right. It is an attitude of tolerance. Tolerance is an attitude which we should develop. It's an how do you define tolerance? Tolerance is an attitude of fairness towards ones whose caste, religion, cultural values, race, etc. is different than that of yours. So management of value conflict can be done through tolerance. Suppose another example of resolving the dilemma between environment and sustainable development is sustainable development. Here you can, as an example, you can give the example of lorry bakers housing project in Kerala. Which was based on the ethos of sustainable development. Right. So I'll give you another question which you can solve on your own. Okay, please try to attempt this question and give the answer in the comment section. The question is, what do you understand by moral policing? Discuss different ethical issues related to moral policing. So please pause the video and try to attempt this question and write the answer in the comment section. Thank you for today.